Hello there, people of the internet. Welcome back to another episode of ScareBaz. I thought we would watch some pretty unique videos today. We've got 4 videos that we're checking out, including a Mr. Manticore, Midwest Angelica, the children, Vintage 8, and a new person that's got under 100 subscribers, actually, that you guys should check out. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy this. It's pretty good. I've got to say, like, the talent is once again amazing. We're going to be watching obviously some videos that we've already watched before, like as part of a series, and some are just new completely. So if you ever get confused, be sure to check out the original videos that came before these ones, or you can watch my reaction videos to them. But yeah, without further ado, guys, we're going to jump into this. Okay, so starting off, we're going to be watching The Children Under the House 4. Now, if you guys haven't seen this series, I highly recommend you watch it on Vintage 8's channel. I also did a reaction to this series, and so far, basically, the story is about this family that kind of moves from one place. They move to Houston, I believe, and then this little girl, I think she's like 8 years old, starts hearing these voices that she thinks is coming from underneath the house. And she gets so scared from this that she basically decides she wants to sleep in her parents' room. And her dad, being sick of her sleeping in the same room as them, said, "We're going downstairs, or we're going into this basement, and you're going to see that there's nothing there." And then he took her down, and then something happened where she basically screamed so loud that she lost her vocal cords or something, and she just became mute after that. And now she can only communicate through pictures and words and stuff like written down. There is a theory like that I had that they've obviously moved into a property where a serial killer used to live and buried maybe his victims or their victims underneath the house. So we'll have to see now. So here we go.
Hey John, tomorrow is Jess's appointment, but I had a few thoughts I'd like to share, so forgive me if I start rambling. You and I have seen quite a few disturbing children's drawings. But I must admit, after re-examining this drawing, I feel there is something oddly true about this image. I feel like this drawing is rooted in something the child has seen, perhaps a movie or something on the news. Maybe Dean tried to scare her, or it could be as simple as a scary story. I've even thought that maybe the imaginary children might represent friends she left behind in Houston. Maybe Maya was her best friend.
I don't know about that. Why does Maya have half a body? And why is she bleeding from her mouth? Okay, session 3.
Hey Jess, would you like to play another game? Let's draw a picture of you as an adult.
Okay. Her as an adult. Okay. Oh, so she wants to be a doctor.
Why do you want to be a doctor?
Interesting. To help people.
And I'm sure you will. That's a very good quality to have. So, what does Maya want to be when she grows up?
She's dead.
No. As you might suspect, John, Jess once again became fixated with the same corner.
So yeah, in the previous episodes, if you haven't watched, every time this therapist asked about Maya or their imaginary friend, the Jess looks towards the corner of the room as if something's there, and like, I don't know, obviously is looking for some kind of, you know, confirmation on what they can say.
She shook her head in the negative over and over, and the motions became more and more aggressive. And as I was about to stop the young girl, Jess picked up a crayon.
Oh God. Maya doesn't get to grow up. Yeah, she's dead.
Why is that, Jess? No. I'll be honest, John. I was scared to ask that question.
Yeah, I would be too. Oof.
Everybody gets to grow up, Jess.
Not if they are dead. Ooh! Yep, there it is. There's some kind of like serial killer that used to live in this house that buried the bodies and they were never found, and they haunt this house. Kind of like American Horror Story, I think.
You think Maya is dead?
Yeah. She's under the house. Wait, what? Her parents killed her? Oh my god. Well, no, they wouldn't be their parents, I guess. It'd be... Wait, okay, so... Okay, I think I know. She wasn't in the boot of the car. Maybe she was sleeping in the car. They had a crash and they all died? Or maybe... Oh, she got ripped in half. Oh my god. But why is her body there, though?
Why was she in the trunk?
Well, oh, was she actually in the trunk? She doesn't remember. Damn. I thought she was just like showing her lying down. But she knows bad people put her there. Oh my. Now she lives under the house with her friends. Ugh.
What can you tell me about her friends?
They are all very sad, yeah, because they're dead. Only I can see them.
So, do you play with the other friends?
Some of them. Interesting. Some of them scare me. What, more than a freaking half?
And why is that?
Because they want to hurt me. Oh god. And force me to live under the house. Okay, so they basically want to kill her. That's crazy. Maybe what's happening is the people that are under there are resentful that she gets to live and they don't.
They want to hurt you?
No, she protects me. So Mia is the good one. Time's up.
Before you go, Jess, can you do me a favor? For our next session, can you tell me more about your friends? Draw them?
Ooh, okay. How are they your friends if they want to freaking kill you, though? By the way, they are sorry about eating the candy. So in the last episode, at the very end of the episode, the therapist basically says, oh, on a side note, like a lot of my food's been going missing in my office or wherever it is. And she thought that she had rats, but apparently not. Apparently these ghosts are following her home now.
Note, and I'm sure you will ask, I don't know how she knew I was out of candy. There was a moment she was alone when she first arrived. Maybe she peeked in the desk. That's likely it, or the child is talking to the desk.
Oh, okay, so she comes to the therapist's house, okay. End of session 3. Oh, here we go. There's got to be a little bit more to this.
Usually my conversations with Mrs. Daniels don't extend too much beyond the session and pleasantries, but this time I could tell the woman was in distress. She asked quite a few questions about Maya. I, of course, told her that most children have imaginary friends and that I wouldn't worry. She was also very curious about the Clarks and if they had any children. Of course, as far as I know, the Clarks didn't. When I questioned her curiosity, she mentioned that they have found some old toys, such as Jess's bear, a toy truck, and a few other things.
Oh, so the people that used to live in the house before?
Mrs. Daniels also mentioned that Jess has been taking things and hiding them in her room, as well as under the house. I'll have to ask her about this in the next session.
She's probably trying to give toys back to the friends. I'll send Adam's homework after I've had a chance to go through the material. I don't expect to be too impressed. Well, there we go, guys. I mean, definitely a series that is worth watching if you haven't already seen the other episodes. I highly recommend it. It's really good. It's unique in the sense of the way the story is told through like child's drawings. I think it's really, really cool. But there we go, guys. That was Vintage 8. Be sure to like, subscribe, go support them. They will be in the description down below. And let's move on. Okay, so this one is interesting. This is Alex Kister, aka Mr. Manticore. I thought that the Monument mythos was over, but this kind of suggests that it's kind of continuing, or like maybe there's clips from before the end of the world or something. The last son of Alcatraz, because if you remember, Alcatraz basically like duplicated America completely, I think, so that no one was themselves anymore and they were all duplicates of whatever this organism thing was.
Boy and girl.
What the hell is that?
Your attention, please. 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 presents presenting a new exciting radio program.
New exciting radio program.
Featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality.
Okay.
Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive.
Superman?
Impervious to bullets. Up in the sky,
Extra cautious.
What?
No one knows what they're doing. Half the time you don't know what this guy's going to do without them. On a track. A lot of us spend a lot of time developing rules and ways of safety.
Is this James Dean?
Very cautious.
Oh, it is James Dean.
Do you have any special advice for young people who drive?
Take it easy driving.
Might say my mind.
Ooh. Okay.
He was not born the height of a man.
What?
He was born much taller.
Oh, it's a freaking... Okay, it's like...
Even as a child, he stand over. However, she chooses to be the height of a man. Why?
Huh.
Because he thinks himself as a man. And one man seems the size off. Sometimes
What the hell?
sometimes to hurt.
Sometimes that hurts?
Sometimes to scare and humiliate.
Oh, crap.
I believe one day that man will become a giant. Conquer us all.
Oh, interesting. Who is it? Living them sucks.
faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive. Impervious to bullets.
The last son of Alcatraz. What? The end of their world. The end of their world. This is crazy. Hang on a sec. There's got to be... Alright, there's some correlation here. This is very confusing. So it's something to do with James Dean. But James Dean in the Monument Mythos survived and became president, but here it looks like he got into an accident, like in, real time. Well, like actual history. What I mentioned about Dean being known as the last son of Alcatraz is actually very similar to Superman being known as the last son of Krypton. Is this just referring to Dean surviving the Great Division and being the last of the America that was taken over by the Alcatraz superorganism, or was Dean originally sent by the superorganism as a son to infiltrate humanity? So, in this, whatever's happened, James Dean in this story is superhuman, basically. And he survives this car crash? It's very hard to wrap my head around some of Mr. Manticore's videos, but yeah, they're fantastic for sure. And there's probably someone a lot cleverer than me who can decode that, but yeah. So this one's interesting. I haven't seen this one before. Apparently it's super underrated. It's called Langston Home Inspections, Analog Horror by Weird Bit Storytime. So let's just jump in. Langston Home Inspections was founded by a man named Robert Langston. The company ran from its inception in 2006 to its bankruptcy and dissolution in 2015. To satisfy creditors, all of the company's assets were auctioned off. The following video was found on a memory card in one of the home inspection cameras.
Alright, power's not on, so I made my way to the garage where the circuit breaker's at.
Okay.
Huh. Nothing's tripped. I know this place is supposed to have service, but whatever. And hey, Rudy, I know you're the guy who's going to be watching this and cataloging this video.
Okay.
Home inspection. Don't give me any grief for this late night home inspection.
Langston
called me down here to do this. I don't know why. It's not like I couldn't have done this in the morning, but, well,
Okay.
he says it needed to be done, and he was gonna kick in a bonus for me, so whatever. Alright, so obviously there's no service here, even though there should be.
Service? As in, like, phone service? What the hell?
Dang. Bit of a mess. Made my way to the kitchen area. Huh. Oddly, the outlets have power. Microwave's on. But, just
The lights
none of
aren't
the lights
working.
work.
Yeah, nice.
Alright, Rudy. Just so you can't accuse me of not even trying to turn on the lights. There you go. Obviously, there is electricity coming
Damn,
to
that's
this
a freaking old school lamp right
house,
there.
but
Or old school light.
the lights just won't work. I'm guessing all the bulbs are shot for some reason. I don't know. Oh, and if I don't get around to it, tell Langston to get us new cameras for this stuff, huh? I don't know why we're forced to use these things. My cell phone camera can get better footage than this.
Ah, got it.
Whatever,
So
I
this
don't
is
run the
modern day.
company. Just making a suggestion.
Ceiling fan.
Well, got another head scratcher here. Obviously there is electricity in the house. The ceiling fan's turning.
Just the bulbs.
But, once again, just the lights that don't work.
It's not good. I don't want to smell it.
Alright, surprise, surprise, another room with lights that don't work, but it's also pretty obvious that there's electricity here. Here's a computer that's going.
There's the PlayStation there.
Got some weird stuff going on here.
No further help, we ask sorry. Well, that's not good. Further help for what?
We are sorry.
What? Are we meant to be looking at something here?
And, looks like someone's been here.
Oh, yeah, I swear, a home inspection, what? Is that before people move in, or they got to inspect the home to make sure it's up to standards? No camera input. Damn.
Alright, what the heck is this?
Oh, my God. I mean, that's not an upside down pentagram, so it's not devil worship.
It's some gun and some bullets in a case. Just sitting in the middle of the floor. Okay, you know what? I'm out of here. This inspection's done.
Oh my God, what the hell happened? Did he rip ass? Oh.
But I can't seem to find my way out of here. There's only one corridor.
What?
And one end of the corridor is this room. The other end is the other room with the gun. And that's it.
Oh, you're going to make you want to shoot yourself in the head?
Obviously there's another door someplace, but I can't find it. Yep, here's the other room.
Damn.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's like a nice gun, though, to be fair.
Why is it changed?
So this man's trapped in some kind of purgatory right now.
Alright. I don't know how I missed it, but there's some kind of vent here. And there's some kind of light coming from the other side. Maybe this leads out to the other corridor or something. Just gotta...
Put the camera down, mate.
Just gotta...
You could probably...
Gotta pry it open.
What's happening? Is that this guy?
I found my way back to the gun room. Gun's still here. Alright. I think I know my way back to the front door.
That's a very nice gun.
I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here tonight.
God, imagine that, going to a home inspection and not being able to get out. This is obviously the corridor they're referring to. So, this guy's stuck. Jesus! Oh, right, I was going to say, I thought he shot himself in the head. Why'd you shoot yourself in the head twice? That's not possible, is it? Okay. Right. Okay, so they found the memory card. So obviously, whatever happened, this guy came out of purgatory, or the camera came out of purgatory. But yeah, we're going to move on to the last one here. And I'm looking forward to this one because if you guys remember, I reacted to a analog horror called Midwest Angelica. And it was fantastic. I believe it was about what they believe to be a floating dead alien through space, basically. And it was going to make contact with Earth on this certain day. And then they go out there when it lands and it turns into this freaking like beast, basically this tentacle beast. And the visuals of this analog horror are absolutely amazing. So let's jump straight into this. This is Midwest Angelica. I don't know what that means. Unless it's like, rancher Avery Jones is awoken to the sound of his dogs barking at approximately 4:31 a.m. Avery's son Colin Jones begins recording shortly thereafter. 1999. Man. Colin makes his way to the ranch prairie. Oh my god. It's William Afton.
Colin, grab Max. I'm going to get the rifle.
What happened to Rocky?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is obviously people that aren't to do with the project that was tracking this thing, this organism thing, this creature. These are obviously people who live nearby to whatever happened.
What happened?
Oh dear. Is that a dog? I mean, yeah, he woke up to a dog bark, but that sounds like something imitating a dog. What the hell was that? It's like Patrick Starr just jumped at him. Hang on. It's like a little face hugger creature. Several minutes of footage are too degraded to view. Only a select few frames are discernible. Yeah, that's some kind of freaking... Oh, there's a deer there. Or is that a dog? That's a deer. Oh no, did it kill the deer? Oh, gunshots are audible. Damn. So I think what's happened here is this thing's landed, and obviously it's kind of not necessarily given birth, but it's kind of maybe it's sending things out, and then these little things are going to feast on like wildlife and stuff until they get quite big, and then they'll start feasting on humans, and they'll get really big until there's basically an alien invasion going on. At least that's my theory anyway. Oh my god! Here's a face hugger. Avery Jones is assimilated. damn. Oh my god, man.
Mom?
Mom? Oh. Oh, you've been invaded. Infection. Okay, so there's silos, I think. Oh my god, what is that thing? Are you gonna go into the sewer? Oh. What just happened? Did he throw up an alien? That family. I mean, I gotta say, right? I've got to say, like, straight up, I think that this series is probably one of the most visually impressive, like, analog horrors on YouTube, for sure. Like, it's really, really good. And it definitely deserves a lot more views. Like, it genuinely feels like something straight out from the 90s or 80s or whatever. That kind of, not just like the obviously the, you know, how it looks, but just how it feels as well. It feels genuine. So yeah, guys, please go check out everybody that is I've watched today. They will be in the description in the order that I watched them. Go support, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed this reaction, this episode of ScareBaz, then be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Take care, guys.